The paradox of choice at a supermarket. 2 experiments were conducted. In the first experiment, 24 different types of jam were available to freely test and buy at a discounted price. In the second experiment, only 6 different types of jam were available to freely test and buy at a discounted price. The first experiment attracted 60% of shoppers, but only 3% bought jam. In contrast, the second experiment attracted 40% of the shoppers, yet 30% bought jam. Even though more shoppers were initially attracted to the greater variety, the supermarket was able to sell 10 times the amount of jam with fewer choices. This is the paradox of choice. For most people, a large selection of any given product is seen as a net positive. However, once the number of choices increases past a threshold, our subjective state becomes negative, leading to inner paralysis and decision fatigue. The paradox of choice can also be found in modern-day dating. In the past, people would marry those they met locally. Nowadays, we have an abundance of choices, and you might think that all this variety would make it easier to find the perfect partner. However, more optimal decisions can often be made when given a smaller amount of options to choose from. When faced with a small number of options, people can easily weigh the pros and cons of each and be fairly satisfied with whichever option they choose. On the other hand, when faced with a large number of options, knowing which option is best becomes more difficult. The more options there are, the more chances there are of feeling regret. With more options, you feel the need to compare. The attractive features of the alternatives can diminish the satisfaction in your final choice. Even if you have made an excellent decision, the opportunity costs of the other options subtract from the overall satisfaction of your choice. Too many choices often lead to people not making any choice and giving up on the endeavor altogether. Be sure to check out the full-length series here on YouTube, where we go through the most common mind traps, thinking errors, biases, effects, and other phenomena that have the biggest impact on your thinking and decision-making.